Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? What the hell was that? Did y'all see that, or was that just me that's seen that? It's like something like floating around here. Do I have an orb in here? Probably dust. Could be an orb though. You never know. It's on an old house. It is an old house, and I don't know for sure, but I have heard from people. I should probably ask my next door neighbors first. Although I always thought it'd be kind of a little morbid to ask them, but I've heard from a couple people in the area that not Gilbert Graham, not the guy that lived here. Well, I didn't buy it from him. He had passed, but I think he was in a nursing home. So I bought the house from his daughter. But Gilbert Graham's wife, I believe they said, they believe that she might have actually passed in the house. Just from old age or something. But I haven't actually looked into it. I don't know, it might just be people just saying that because it's an older house. You know people want to attribute stuff to it. But I will admit there have been a few weird things around the house that I don't necessarily think that are supernatural. I think there's probably a rational explanation for them. I just don't know what it is. So, like hearing certain noises, hearing voices, and not just like at a distance, but like actually hearing, like the one time I was downstairs laying in bed and I heard a voice and it sounded like it was in the room, but it was like quiet, like almost like a whisper. So initially I thought, okay, it's got to be just, the way the sound traveling. It's got to be somebody walking by outside. Looked outside, I didn't see anybody, didn't think anything of it. And all of a sudden I heard something again, saying something about my daughter. Not saying about my daughter, but the voice was saying my daughter. But those were the only words I could make out. And it was literally like right here. You know how somebody gets like up close to you and they talk almost in a whisper, but you can almost, it's like you can almost feel their breath on you. That's what it was. This freaked the hell out of me. And this was actually back when I was engaged. And then my fiance at the time, Vicky, she came down and saw me like, I guess I was, white as a ghost. I look like freaking Casper. It freaked me out. I'll openly admit it. Because I didn't know what the hell, I didn't know what it was. It didn't make any sense to me. My brain could not compute what I had just experienced. And she, obviously asked me, what was going on. I said, I don't even want to tell you because you're going to think I'm crazy. And she gave me kind of a weird look. And then she said that, well, there was something yesterday that I wanted to tell you about, but she thought I would think she was crazy. But then she proceeded to tell me that while I was at work, she was laying, she was in the bedroom, and then she heard a noise. She thought she heard a noise, out towards the back of the house. So she got up to go look. She thought maybe, the dog, because we did have a dog, but she thought maybe the dog was getting into something or whatever. And then, as she was coming back towards the bedroom, she heard footsteps, which would have been like right above the bedroom, because the next room over is the library. I got a big rug in there now, but it was just all hardwood. And so, back then, and there wasn't a lot in the room. The room was pretty much empty, so if you were walking up there, it kind of echoed. Well, and she definitely heard like footsteps. So her immediate thought was that I had come home while she was at the back of the house and I went upstairs and I didn't say anything when I came in, which I guess is possible. I mean, I did do that on occasion. I'd go up and I'd be thinking of something as I coming in the door, and I just went upstairs to get it. But so she called out for me, obviously, and but I wasn't here. I was still at work. Still heard it sounded like somebody walking in the room right above the bedroom. So then she decided to go upstairs, and of course she goes upstairs. As soon as she gets to the top of the steps, nothing up there. So again, I'm thinking there's probably still a rational explanation. Okay, I just don't know what it is. And there's been other little things since I've been in the house. Not only that I've noticed, but Starbuck, when I had him, there'd be times when he'd be acting kind of weird, and it was like he was acting like as though he's seen something that I couldn't see. I mean, he was acting like as though there was something right there, but I couldn't see anything. And Kiwi has done the same thing a couple times, where she'll get kind of her haunches up about something, and I mean, I don't hear anything, I don't see anything. She's not a real big barker, so she don't really bark like Starbuck used to. He'd bark his head off. But she definitely, she's a big girl. She's about 65 pounds now. So when she, gets up and her ears perk up, you can tell when she's on defense. So, I don't know. Old house, I attribute it to, it's just an old house. But at the same time, I'm a skeptic, but I am a believer. So, I think, hell, it could be. I don't know. I'm a skeptical believer when it comes to all that stuff. Supernatural, UFOs. I think the whole idea of us completely throwing out the idea of course, now they're not. Now we see the government actually admitting that, of course, they don't call them UFOs. They call them, UAPs or something like that. They're starting to admit, okay, maybe there's the possibility that there's been stuff in our atmosphere that we can't identify. But yeah, the idea that in vast expanses of space that there isn't another planet out there with life on it, especially when you think another planet like ours, which we've already found. There are other planets, not necessarily in our solar system, but in our galaxy. There are other planets like ours. So, I mean, to me, it almost stands to reason that they most definitely have some kind of life on them. But then you get to people, but there's no way, it could be intelligent life. Well, why not? We think of ourselves as intelligent, so if there's other planets like ours, why wouldn't there be other intelligent life like ours? And then anyone can say, well, okay, I give you that, but there's no way they can be so advanced that they're coming here. Get off your high horse, okay? These morons are obviously thinking that all life has evolved at the exact same rate no matter where it is. Well, it doesn't work that way. Okay? The universe has been ever expanding for hundreds of billions of years? Okay? Who's to say there ain't some life form out there on another planet and they've been around for 1 million years longer than we have? So their technology is way more advanced than ours. So the distance between their planet and our planet is like me just walking a couple doors down to the grocery. See what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, all that stuff. I'm a skeptic believer. I believe in it. It excites me. There's no question that I think that there's got to be something out there somewhere with these, cryptids and, all this different stuff. But I'm a skeptic enough to where I won't completely, kind of dive head first into it until I see it for myself. Of course, I know if I see it for myself, it's probably going to freak the hell out of me. Okay? I'll openly admit that. Alright, well that was the first part of the video. How'd you enjoy it? Yeah, I don't know, a little bit of tangent. That's what happens. Now we're getting back on track. And what I got here is another box from... See how quick we're just turning? Just turning from Supernatural and UFOs right into Funko Pops. That's how we do it. That's how my brain works. This is another box from Ralphies Funhouse. And this is called the Guaranteed Value Hunt for Ad Icons Grails. I believe the top hit is the Flocked Tony the Tiger. This was $160 plus shipping. You get 4 pops per box, at least one. At least one of your pops is going to be valued at $100 or more. So, I'm not complaining about that. I still have a Hunt for Metallic Grails box coming. They dropped a January Guaranteed Value Hunt for Grails today, but I'm exerting some restraint. I did not order one. I believe the top hits in that were, I think there was 3 or 4 Freddy Funkos. Of course, there we got the little Ralphie's Funhouse. There's QR code. Oops, upside down. QR code if you'd like to scan that. I'm guessing it probably takes you right to the website. This is double boxed. It's nice. Extra little bit of protection. Can't really feel if there's if there's one, because I believe like the top hits would be in a hard stack. But I can't really tell. Let's open it from the bottom. We'll open it from the bottom. Oh, another news. Real quick. Right, bear with me. I just want to pass. I was talking about the Sonic Temple Music Festival the other day. And yeah, most likely I didn't get the last video I did. I was talking about I was going to try to get it uploaded right away. Well, that probably at the time you're watching this, that probably didn't happen. But tickets go on sale to the general public this Friday, which today is what, the 11th. So Friday the 13th. This Friday the 13th, tickets go on sale to the general public for the Sonic Temple Music Festival in Columbus, Ohio at the historic Crew Stadium. And let me just pull up and I'll just run through a list of, because I got my ticket today. I signed up for the pre-sale. I got my 4-day ticket today. I got stadium seats. Because they'll have 2 stages outside, which is basically like standing room only for those. And then the main stage is inside the stadium. So you can get either field passes or you can get stadium passes where you sit up in the seats. I like being up in the seats because then I can see everything. And plus, towards the end of May, I think it's like the 3rd weekend in May, we might already be getting hot as crap outside. And I'd rather be up a little bit where maybe we'll get a little bit of a breeze. But I will give you a rundown. I'm not going to list every band. I'll just list a few from each day. Because altogether, I haven't actually counted, but I'm guessing there's like between 80 and 85 bands going to be there over the 4 days. I paid, because I got on right when tickets went on sale, I paid $229 plus fees, so it ended up being like $270 some for a 4-day pass. Thursday, headliners are Tool and Godsmack. You also have Beartooth, Bullet for My Valentine, Pennywise, Bad Omens, Suicidal Tendencies, and others. Friday, headliners are Avenged Sevenfold, Queens of the Stone Age, Chevelle, I Prevail, Knocked Loose, and Sleeping with Sirens. They also have Blackstone Cherry and Bandmade. I'm looking forward to seeing Bandmade, among others. Saturday, headliners are Kiss, Rob Zombie, Falling in Reverse, Pussifer, Trivium, and Black Veil Brides. You also have Census Fail, Avatar, Yellow Wolf, and others. And then Sunday, you have the Foo Fighters, Deftones, Sublime with Rome, Jawbreaker, The Pretty Reckless, and AWOL Nation. And then you also have like Filter and Nothing More and others. So just thought I'd share that. So if you're interested if you're in decent driving distance of Ohio, again, it's like the third weekend in May. Actually, I can tell you exactly. It is May 25th through the 28th. So, if you're interested in that, check out Sonic Temple. Alright, here we go. We got some bubble wrap. See if I can pull through the bubble wrap here. I got it upside down so I can't actually see what's going on here. Soft protector, soft protector, soft protector, hard stack. Got a hard stack. Of course, since every box is guaranteed to have one over $100, every box will probably have one in a hard stack. I can tell looking from the bottom though, the one in the hard stack is a 2012 pop. Alright, well here we go. First one we have Gertie from E.T. It's not bad. I just bought the E.T. With Elliot with E.T. on the bike. They had one of them at Walmart, and I bought that. Of course, I think I showed that in one of my other videos. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this just came out. I'm not going to be able to read the date. I don't think. Oh yeah, I can. Hit the light just right. It's one of those imprinted dates. Yeah, 2022. I would guess this is probably, I don't know, $15 or so. Let's just scan it as we go along. All right, we have got Gertie coming in at $17. All right, so $2 more than I thought. I probably won't keep this one. I'll probably let that go. The only ET one I'm going to keep, I think, is the main one, the Elliot with the ET on the bike, because that's kind of like the iconic ET thing, right? All right, number 2. We've got a Chase. We got the Gunther Chase. I actually have one of these, and I think I know I sold it. I don't remember how much I sold it for. I want to say maybe $40 some dollars. Could be wrong. Maybe it was more than that. Maybe it was like $60. I don't know. But yeah, from Prince, we have the Gunther Chase. Where he's holding, what is he holding? Looks like he's holding a sign or something. We have the right to refuse service to anyone. Alright, this is Chase. This might be a pretty good hit. The Gunther Chase is coming in at $46. So that's pretty good. Again, I won't keep this. I enjoyed the show Friends, but I don't collect the pops, so I will let that go. Number 3. This one's a 2018 pop. We've got Bruce Lee. Nice. I'm a Bruce Lee fan, so I'll probably keep this one. Coming in at $24. This is a Bruce Lee Gold. Yeah, I like that. Exclusive bait. Never heard of bait. What is bait? Now, if you're going fishing, I know what bait is. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll keep that one. All right, here we go. The big boy. This will be the $100 plus. Again, this is a 2012. Did we get, how big of a hit did we get? we've got a Jiminy Cricket. That's not right. Ad icon, is it? No. Of course, I think just like the three big hits were ad icons. This is pretty good. Disney Store, Jiminy Cricket. Said, yeah, and there's the bottom. The very basic 2012. Just looking at the box through the pop stack. Looks like it's taped shut on the top. I'm not going to bother peeling it off. Just, yeah, looking through the pop stack, I do not see anything. I mean, this front corner, maybe a little bit, just a small, slight blemish. I mean, not even really noticeable. Yeah. Give you a bird's eye view. So we got a Disney Grail. Of course, it'd have to be Disney, like something I actually collect. It couldn't be like one of the Ad Icons ones that I don't collect, and I have a good high value pop to sell. But here we go. Moment of truth. It's exactly $100 is what it's coming in at. Exactly $100. So I can't complain. I will be keeping this one for now, probably for the foreseeable future, because I mean, you know, these Disney Grails, especially these first ones, because this is from Series 1. They're most likely just going to keep going up. And this one, the condition on it is phenomenal. It's hard to believe that it's a 10 years old. Over 10 years old. It's like this was November 10th, 2012. Overall, I'm not going to complain. It was guaranteed value. I definitely got my value back. That was 100. This was 20 something. That was 40 something. That was 17. So 40, 80, almost $200 in value back. But I'll be keeping the Jiminy Cricket. I'll probably keep the Bruce Lee too. But the Gunther and the Gertie will be up for sale eventually. Maybe this next weekend. I'll get them listed in my Mercari. Now, if I would have hit like the Flock Tony the Tiger or one of the big Ad Icon Grails, I can tell you, I probably wouldn't have kept them. But what I probably would have done with that, like say the Tony Tiger. What I probably would have done is start advertising in my videos and showing it that, hey, you know, I hit this. I'm not keeping it. I'm gonna let it go. And you know, kind of put a stipulation on it that if you know, pick a number, and you know, when I get that many followers on Whatnot, then I will have a Whatnot auction, and then I'd probably list it as a buy it now prior to the auction in case somebody wanted to, you know, buy it right away. But if not, then hopefully that would entice enough people to come in. I could have a good auction, unload some pops, and then have that big Ad Icon Grail as kind of the big hit that I would hopefully get value or possibly overvalue on. But it's neither here nor there. I didn't get one of the big Ad Icon Grails. I did get a Disney Grail though, so I'm still happy. And so far, I'm really impressed with Ralphies Funhouse. I'm really impressed. I love the fact that they dropped so many guaranteed value mystery boxes. If you're going to buy a mystery box and you're not real big on gambling, then that's the best way to do it, is find someplace that's going to give you guaranteed value. Because outside of the pops maybe fluctuating a few dollars here or there, most of the time they're going to be right. They're going to be within a decent ballpark of that value. If not, maybe actually a little bit over what they were when it was initially boxed up. But on the flip side of that, a lot of times to really get the mystery boxes where there's the chance for a really big payoff, is you've got to be willing to take that risk, because for some people to get those real high value pops, a certain percentage of people have to get below what they paid. That's just how it works. That's how companies have to do it, so that they can afford to throw those big ones into mystery boxes rather than just trying to sell them outright for their current value. All right. I know, video's running long. I know, because I rambled off topic about Supernatural and shit. I talked about concerts. That's how it goes. Okay? That's how my brain works. But if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I don't always ramble off topic. It's just on occasion. Okay? Doesn't happen every time. My videos normally run right around 20 minutes, so we're a little bit over on this one. But yeah, subscribe, hit that notification bell, so you'll know about all future videos that are coming up. I do have some other mystery boxes coming. I don't know when they'll be here, but when they get here, I'll do a video and then you'll know. Outside of that, make sure you check all my stuff down below. My business page on Facebook, which is basically a marker for my business, so people can associate, the name of my business, so forth. I sell on Macari, Poshmark, and, like I said, whatnot. And follow me on all that. Make sure you check out Ralphies Funhouse. If you get a mystery box from them, I guarantee you will not be disappointed, especially if you get one of their guaranteed value ones. So that's it, everybody. Hey. Look out for yourself and those around you, so we all have a much better chance at staying safe and healthy. Till the next time, I'll see you.